disais donc qu'un homme extraordinaire est parmi nous. Il est arrivé à Payerne il y a quelques jours pour participer à une conférence qui s'appelle Charles Duke. Et il était dans l'équipage d'Apollo 16 avec John Young comme commandant de bord. Ils se sont posés sur une région de la Lune qui s'appelle la région du cratère Descartes. Ils ont fait une exploration extraordinaire avec 3 sorties dans l'espace. Charles Duke est avec nous. Et cet homme-là est fabuleux. Cet homme-là est l'un des survivants de ce groupe extrêmement restreint d'humains qui ont réussi le premier voyage vers un autre corps céleste. Eh bien, bienvenue, Charlie. I want to say hello to Charlie Duke, who is here with us today. May I remind you that Charlie Duke was a member of Apollo 16. He was flying Apollo 16 to the moon, to the region of Descartes, a plateau in the highlands of the moon, and Charlie flew there with John Young. Charlie is here today. He's here and with us today. He's a former jet pilot, of course, military pilot, Air Force pilot, and he's here with his wife, Dottie. And is a very, very precious man because, as you may remember, only 12 of our human brothers made the trip to another celestial body, to the moon in this case, and we have this privilege to have him with us today. So Charlie, in the name of the thousands and thousands who are here today and our name, welcome. And hats off, man. La patrouille Águila a donc décollé. Ils vont revenir prendre leur marque parce qu'ils n'ont pas encore pris leur marque. Et donc, avant de démarrer la présentation, la patrouille et son leader et les solos doivent absolument prendre leur marque au sol, leur repère au sol. S'il y a du vent, ça leur permet de compenser le vent, mais aujourd'hui, le vent, ça va, c'est pas un facteur. Donc, Águila est en vol. Le capitaine Espina est prêt à prendre le micro. Dans quelques dizaines de secondes, la patrouille des instructeurs espagnols de l'Académie de l'air de San Javier sera commentée par le capitaine Espina.
De la pista, yo creo, más hacia vuestra derecha de la pista. Eso te iba a decir, es que aquí se ve ahora mucho. Piñón. Ya.
Dans le ciel, devant nous, virant au-dessus du lac, et brillant dans le soleil, la patrouille espagnole, la patrouille nationale espagnole, Águila. The sky, to our left, turning above the lake, Águila, the Spanish Air Force official aerobatic team coming from the Air Academy in San Javier, and the narrator will be Capitán Espina.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Muy buenas tardes. In a moment, the Patrulla Águila will begin its exhibition included in the calendar of the 2014 season. Speaks Captain Espina, member of the Patrulla Águila. I'm pleased to accompany you along in about 30 minutes, during which we will enjoy together the spectacular display of the Spanish acrobatic patrol. Look slightly to your left and you will see them in wedge formation. They are pulling for a loop. In the fall of the loop, Eagles 4 and 5 will delay their position to stand behind post 2 and 3 respectively for a flyby in Águila formation. Note the change in formation.
Izquierda.
In front of you at over 300 knots, the Patrulla Águila. Let's welcome them with a round cloud, please.
Vamos afuera. Ya. Por derecho.
While away from the right, Eagles
Cambia flecha.
4 and
Cambia
5
flecha. Ya.
will move behind the leader, the Eagle 1, to switch formation again and take the form of an arrow. At the top of the formation is the Eagle 1, Major Gutierrez, patrol leader and responsible for directing the maneuvers. He has the position of greatest responsibility, and because of his expertise and know-how, depends the success of the season. This is the 6th season of Major Gutierrez. He has served as solo previously, and this is his 2nd season as leader of the patrol. Here again, on your right, they will perform a barrel roll in arrow formation. In this maneuver, we can observe how planes roll synchronized to the left at the leader's piece. To execute the barrel roll, the aircraft located at the edge of the formation have to use the maximum engine thrust for maneuvering and maintain position. The two planes that always goes closer to the leader correspond to positions 2 and 3 of the battle. The Eagle 2 is Major Bello and Eagle 3 is Major Monhead, formerly F-18 pilots in 462 Squadron in Gando Air Base, located in the Canary Islands.
Remind me of a Coldplay song. Is it weird that I hear trumpets when you're turning me on? Is it weird that your bra remind me of a Katy Perry song?
Right now they will return from the left for a loop. During the execution of the loop, they will transition from arrow formation to poker formation. Pulling for a loop, when planes are vertically pointing skyward, look how Eagles 6 and 7 lag their position to change to poker formation.
Cambio poker. Ya.
Here's the poker formation. In this formation, Águila 4 is surrounded by the rest of the aircraft, forcing corrections to be very gentle so that there is no conflict between them. Right now, the distance between the planes is about 2 meters.
Izquierda.
And here we do the Patrulla Águila in poker formation. A big applause, please.
La pasada. Por derecho. Como fuera. Ya. Cambio
The
flecha.
aircraft used by the Patrulla Águila is the CASA C-101, built by the Spanish company Construcciones Aeronáuticas Incorporated. One of the main features for its use by the patrol is its high maneuverability at all altitudes, and also has a low fuel consumption and an easy maintenance. This plane is the same as the one used in the Air Force Academy to train future pilots of the Spanish Air Force since 1980. The plane has been slightly modified to be used by the aerobatic team and make more solo maneuvers. On one hand is the design of the aircraft, and secondly the installation of a system to release fumes that consist on a spray liquid in the outlet nozzle of the engine. While they were away from our right, the planes have arranged in FACA formation, commemorative of the Spanish Air Force program with the same name. And all the points must be fully aware of their position into different formations, and changes must be made without doubting, fast, accurate, and simultaneously. Right now, they are performing a loop in FACA formation. In this formation, Eagles 4 and 5 are placed in trail formation after wingmen. The display is divided into three parts. In this first one, the 7 aircraft will fly all together, performing different maneuvers and formation types. This phase highlights the great coordination and accuracy of the pilots. In the second part, much more dynamic, the formation breaks into 3 groups: the solo, the pair, and the diamond. Each one flies their dynamic sequence, alternating the execution of maneuvers so that you always have someone inside. Finally, the team rejoins and does a flyby with the colors of the Spanish flag. At the moment, the patrol is turning right. During this turn, they have changed to mirror formation, and in this one, all points lag their position in order to follow Eagle 4, place known as slot. This position is occupied by Captain Vicente Cava, formerly F-18 pilot in the 15th Wing in Zaragoza. This is his first season, and with the Eagle 6 is one of the 2 new additions this season. Again, in front of you, the Patrulla Águila in mirror formation is accelerating for a loop. At the end of it, we will hear Major Gutierrez directing the spectacular tape break. Here they are, pulling for the loop. Let's hear the voice of the leader directing the maneuver.
Águila para altura 3 tiempos, Águila, rotura, ya, ya, ya.
Sector derecho, 90%.
Let loose side of the solo because he's pulling the vertical. And he's going to greet us with a flyby after performing a loop. After this maneuver, the second part of the exhibition begins. Watch them now from left and right. The synchronized pair is flying head-on into the first merge. With a relative speed of 600 knots, the pair will execute this stunning course. It's time now for the diamond. Look left and right again. They are flying to the south center for the 4-ship cross. In this one, 2 aircraft maintain altitude, while other 2 cross during a stick pull.
Punto estirón, ya.
your right because the solo begins for his inverted turn. Flying inverted between 3 and 4 negative Gs, the pilot is pushed out of the cockpit while maintaining altitude and speed. He finishes with a 3/4 roll.
5 fuera. Tirando.
Justo ahí. Look in front of you. The pair is climbing to draw a romantic figure in the sky of Payerne. Captain Martin and Major Navarro are the pilots of the pair. They must have a great report to run these maneuvers with the necessary precision.
Humos. Ya.
Then the solo draws an arrow in the sky through the heart.
Ya.
Vamos, ya.
The team tries to improve every day the technique and flashiness of our display. The section of photography and video records all rehearsals and display to be
Por
later
derecho,
analyzed by the
tirando,
team.
zona en pescadilla.
With the heart on the background, the diamonds comes from our right, and the four aircraft will perform a trail barrel roll. In this maneuver, the aircraft are placed one behind the other while doing a barrel roll.
En el rombo.
Vamos fuera, ya.
In front of us, the pair and the solo.
301. Ya.
The solo plays in its position after making a barrel roll around the pair. Let's hear Eagle 6 Captain Martin direct to the spectacular 3 zip course.
Somos para 3, viraje. Ya.
En el cruce.
Don't lose sight of the solo, which is ascending vertically to perform a zero-speed maneuver. In this maneuver, the pilot virtually stops the plane in the air. The plane stalls, and after a few seconds, Major Perez gets control again.
En el 5.
5 fuera.
Vamos, ya.
Far away and left, we can see the diamond in wall formation. During this formation, planes are arranged in parallel.
Ya no.
Here they are, pulling for a loop. During the loop, when the planes are facing the ground, they will change to diamond formation for a flyby.